Alright, so what is going on, guys? What you guys are seeing right now is the dumbest thing I have ever done in a Pokemon game, ever. I accidentally forgot Thundershock for Slam, and it was right before I took on Misty. And what you guys are seeing, you guys are not familiar, this is my Twitch stream, which I've been doing over on Twitch for the longest time now. I've wanted to do this, and I finally got around to it. I'm doing a complete Let's Play of Pokemon Yellow over on Twitch, so if you guys want to come over and do that. And as you guys can see, I am naming the Pokemon after people that are in the chat or donating, or just people that show up and ask. I'm trying to get everyone in. I'm trying to cycle everyone through. I'm talking to people. I'm interacting with people, and it's a lot of fun. So right here, this is the part of the stream where I was just so mad at myself for completely bonering, because I had been training up my Pikachu to take out obviously Misty's water type Pokemon, and I completely bonered it. I had left myself completely shit fucked in this situation, because then I didn't have any grass Pokemon, I didn't have any electric type, I didn't have anything that was super effective against it, and I was kind of just at this point in disbelief of my massive mistake. I could not believe I did that. I've never done anything like that before in my entire life, let alone on stream in front of like 50 people, and it was just an embarrassing moment. But I will say this, I'm kind of glad it happened, because it led to one of the most epic gym battle fights I have had in any Pokemon game, and I've been playing Pokemon games since I was 4 years old, since 1996 when I first got this game. I'm actually playing it on, I'll show you guys real quick, I'm actually playing this game not on an emulator, but on the back of an N64 controller. This is my actual cartridge that I got when I was 3 or 4 years old, and I know that the label's gone because I dropped it in water when I was a kid. But this is the actual cartridge I got for my birthday when I turned 4, and I love this game. I played it so many times, and I love that it's actually on a cartridge, and it's fun to stream. So like I said, we've been doing a stream of it where I talk to you guys and I play it live. I'm going to be doing it again sometime in the near future. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a stream that is going to be one we've been talking about for quite some time, and it's going to be like pretty cool, because my buddy Austin's going to stop by, maybe even my buddy Kyle will stop by, and we're going to try and get John Gasm online as well. But we're going to be trying to do a live Rock Band feed, which sounds really cool. I'm going to have multiple cameras, and we're going to set up Rock Band, and we're going to jam out. We're going to have a singer, a drummer, and a guitar and bassist, or at least try to have that many people, and I'm going to try and make it to a live rock show. It looks like it's playing in the background, like you're seeing a stage, which is kind of going hand in hand with the new Guitar Hero game they just announced, which is called Guitar Hero Live, which is pretty cool. But getting back to the actual gameplay here, this part where I was just sitting here, I was just like, I'm so boned, I have nothing. Now that Pikachu doesn't know Thundershock, she's going to use Harden with her 2 Staryu and Starmies. She's going to use an X defense, and I will have nothing, nothing to take these Pokemon out. I was looking at maybe after I lost this, I was thinking about going and catching an Oddish above the Cerulean. You can catch an Oddish. It knows Absorb. I was going to level it up, but you know, I was so fucked going into this. But like I said, it's turned out to be one of the coolest moments in my Pokemon gaming history, and it's been a long one. I've never actually had this hard of a fight to actually win a gym leader. I mean, I've lost many gym leaders, especially when I was a kid, but nowadays I've probably played this game through probably, you know, 70, 100 times, if not more, and I've beaten this no problem 1,000 times. And you know, I never really have a challenge in this game anymore because I played so much, and this gave it a challenge, and it made this a lot of fun. It was on, and when I was live streaming it, actually, like, I was yelling and I was jumping, and it was like that whole like interaction with the fans, and it was really funny because one of my biggest supporters of the stream is G Fishy, and not G Fishy, well, G Fishy is, but the person that I'm talking about is Honda Man. Honda Man was one of the biggest supporters of the stream, and you'll see later on how his character, or his the Pokemon named after him, came through in a big moment, and it was just really cool to like connect with that and connect with the fan by saying, you know, it was his name because he had donated to the stream, so we had named Pokemon after him, obviously, and it came through at a really cool moment, and you'll see it in just a little bit. But here we took out the Staryu in like 2 or 3 turns there, like absolutely no problem. At this point I'm thinking, well, maybe there's just a slight bit of chance that we can somehow, you know, by the grace of God, pull this off. If I get a couple quick attacks, maybe get a crit, and it doesn't use Bubble Beam, maybe we can work something out and beat this our first try. And it goes to shit. It goes to shit. I'm gonna spoil it a little bit. It goes to shit real quick. Things get bad. As soon as this, if you're not familiar with the Pokemon thing here, the Starmie's defense and special defense are incredibly high, especially when he starts using Harden. And look at this. Honda Man survives by 3 HP right there, and that is totally key to later in this battle, and you'll see why in a little bit. But Starmie's defense is super high, so if you don't take it out fast with moves that are super effective, like using lightning or electric or grass type, you can start using, and it starts to get using its defensive Harden, and it starts using X defenses. It can take you out in a hurry, and it was bad. And especially because my strongest Pokemon here at this point in the game, my strongest Pokemon was my Nidoking, which is ironically enough named Sarah, of all things. But that was just another donator, Sarah Jane Grundy. If you're watching, thank you for the donation, appreciate it. And you have one of the coolest Pokemon in the party by far. But you see right there, our strongest Pokemon gets pretty much KO'd instantly. And at this point, I'm starting to think, well, fuck, we have just about no chance of winning this battle. Especially because, like I said, she's already, as you saw there, Quick Attack only did like 2 HP damage because it's such high defense, and it's not a special type. It's not a stab attack, and it also coupled on top of that, it's been using Harden, and I think she's using X defense on it as well, or she does eventually at least. And outside of getting critical hits, it's gonna do absolutely no damage, and it continues to raise its defense. And at this point, I'm starting to look around like at the stream, and I'm like, oh guys, I bonered this so hard. Like it's kind of embarrassing. Like I've never done this before. I've never gotten rid of Thundershock by mistake. What I was doing is I was actually tapping A on the controller, and I was reading the comments. I was reading the comments and responding to people, and I wasn't looking at the screen, and it was really bad. And someone actually in the stream suggested that I paralyze it, because I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking of maybe I could just chip away. But someone out there suggested I use Thunder Wave, and actually the suggestion from the crowd actually made a big thing. Like, you see right here, it's fully paralyzed. I would not have done that had it not been suggested to me in the comments. And that's another cool thing that I get to do with you guys, is you guys watching the stream can interact with me almost in real time. There's a little bit of a delay, about a 10-second delay or so, but you guys can like almost instantly get a hold of me and tell me things. If I messed up, if I missed something, or if I need to go back and do something a different way, you guys can let me know. And it's a really cool way of doing it, and I really enjoy playing Pokemon this way. So like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot more of this type of stream in the near future. I'm actually planning on doing Pokemon Yellow all the way through 150 Pokemon, all 150, through getting all the way through you know, the Elite Four, and then grinding my way through catching them all. Hopefully that is something we can get done here. But as you see here, the rest of my party is just ass. Like, this is a level 6 Magikarp that only knows Splash, and it was basically just there as a placeholder, as a potion holder, because I was just gonna use it to heal up Honda Man or Mankey. But in this part, this is the part where the fight actually starts to get interesting, because I thought that our level 10 Charmander would have no chance, but here it's fully paralyzed because of our party, or our people telling me to do it. So I hit with a Seismic Toss, and this is where things get interesting. And keep in mind, this thing is 10 levels below it, and it's at the fire type. So I thought I had no chance, but I ended up doing a great amount of damage for how low level it was with that Seismic Toss, which made this completely possible. And this is the part of the fight where things got absolutely fucking insane. I thought, like, because after that first low kick, I thought, oh fuck, it's gonna take like 7 of those to get this done. There's no way we're gonna get really close and fail. But man, it got intense. And this part of the stream, I was yelling, I was jumping up and down, I was like getting intense with it, and that was so cool. And on top of that, all the people in the stream that were watching it live are having a good time as well. So this is the part of the video where I want to invite you guys to come over and check out my Twitch stream. I'll leave a link in the description below, and hopefully you guys come over and check it out. I'll be doing lots of streams here, but this is the part right here. I thought I had it, because it flinched, and I thought I had it. It was 1 HP away, and then right there it held on by 1 HP, but then it flinched back-to-back turns, and I absolutely lost it. At that point, I got up, I threw my hat, I was jumping around my room, I was absolutely screaming. People in the stream were hyping it up. They couldn't believe what they were seeing, and it was a great time. But hopefully you guys come over and check out the Twitch stream. Like I said, leave the links below. If you guys can leave this video a like, it'd be greatly appreciated, and hopefully I'll see you guys over on Twitch tomorrow, Thursday night, for a big stream. So hopefully you guys come over and check that out. Peace out, guys.